Welcome to Odum Business Consult. I'm happy to have you here. We are treating the broader topic, or the main topic that we are treating over here is further adjustment of accounts. But today we are going to look at prepaid expenses appearing at the end of an accounting year. In the previous videos, I explained to you what is meant by prepaid expenses. We looked at the treatment for prepaid expenses appearing at the beginning of an accounting year and how to use the T account to do the adjustment. So today, what we are going to look at is prepaid expenses appearing at the end of an accounting year. Okay, so if you have not watched my previous video on prepaid expenses, I will urge you to go back to the channel and watch that so that you can get better understanding of what we are doing here. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I will pray with you to do that for me. Subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your friends, comment on them so that I can make and improve videos for you. So when you say prepaid expenses, as we said in our previous lesson, we said prepaid expenses, they are the expenses that payments have made for, but the benefit is yet to be consumed. Okay, so for instance, if an expenses relating to rent of a business for, let's say, 2010 is 1,000 Ghana cedis, and at the end of the year the business have made payment for rent costing 15,000, it means that extra 5,000 that the business have made payment for is an expenses that the benefit is yet to be consumed, but they've made payment for that. So that extra 5,000 becomes prepaid expenses. Okay, so prepaid expenses, we have two types. We have prepaid expenses appearing at the beginning of an accounting year, prepaid expenses appearing at the end of an accounting year. The treatment for the two, they are never the same. Okay, so we are done with the first one, and this is the last one that we are considering under prepaid expenses. So prepaid expenses appearing at the end of an accounting year, what does it mean? What it means is that the business have made payment for that expenses in the current year, but the benefit will be consumed in the upcoming year. So if you are in 2010 and the business have made prepaid expenses as at, let's say, 31st December 2010, prepaid expenses costing, let's say, 5,000, it means this 5,000, the payment was made in the current year, which is 2010, but the benefit to be consumed in 2011. The payment was made at the end of the accounting year, so it will be the benefit to be consumed in the upcoming year, which is 2011. Okay, so it is not part of the current year expenses, even though the payment was made in the current year, but the benefit be consumed in the current in the accounting year coming. Okay, in the upcoming accounting year. So we are in 2010, but the payment was made in 31st December 2010. The year has ended and the payment was made. Okay, so that expenses, the payment has been made, but the benefit will be consumed in the coming year, which is 2011. And because it's not part of the current year expenses, and we are using the matching concept to do our recordings in the books of an account, what we have to do is to deduct from the expenses the relevant expenses account. Okay, we have to deduct because it's not part of it. We have to reduce the relevant expenses account, but that prepaid expenses made at the end of the accounting year. So if you want to reduce an expenses account, what you have to do is to credit that relevant expenses account. So for example, maybe in the year 2010, as at 31st December 2010, total rent paid was 20,000, but the actual rent for 2010 was 15,000. It means that extra 5,000 that was made at the end of the accounting year relates to an expenses for the coming year, which is 2011. So that 5,000, we have to reduce that relevant expenses by 5,000 Ghana cedis. And for you to reduce an expenses account, because all expenses have debit balance, what you have to do is to credit your relevant expenses account. Okay, so this is the explanation I can give it to you on this. In the coming video, I will use the T account to treat prepaid expenses appearing at the end of an accounting year. So we'll be considering example 1.4. okay, so if you don't have the question, what I'll urge you is to pause the video, copy it somewhere. You can try your hands on that based on the explanation that I've given. Okay, so that when I give the actual answer, you will know whether you've really understood what I've taught you. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe for me, comment on my videos, share with your colleagues so that I can make improved videos for you guys. See you soon.